Hi guys, and welcome to this Guru Finder presentation. Ori asked me to show you what this Guru Finder is all about, what are the advantages of it, and basically what are the sentences you gotta say in order to sell this thing. Before we even begin, I want you to know that this is the Guru Finder really, takes us one level higher up. Because if the rankings were impressive, the Guru Finder really knows how to find the trader that we really want to find. And let's see how this works. First, let's see where it's located. The Guru Finder is located in the Rankings tab. Over here on the left-hand side, you can see the Guru Finder, which discovers gurus that meet your preferences. Filter by risk level or customize your level. What does that mean by risk level? We already have 4 built-in popular searches. One is low risk, higher gains. One is low risk with gain between 10 and 20%. Frequent traders, high win ratio. By the way, why would we take this over this? Low risk with higher gains and low risk with the gain of 10 and 20%. And I got to tell you something, guys, okay? Sometimes in the rankings, we can see people here. I'm going to click on it. Percentage of gain 261, 239, 145, 134. Guys, nowhere else in the financial markets can people make these percentages without taking enormous amounts of risk. So I am not too keen on people that are making 170%. I would much rather copy a trader who makes 45, 67% but is consistent and is not too risky. And I can't write it off as luck. Okay? So let's see how I find the traders that I want. And I can do that by customizing my search. Let's see how this works. All right, over here we have all the parameters of the Guru Finder. Average position, what does it mean? Average trade size as a percentage of your balance. For example, if a trader's position is $200 on average and he has a balance of $1,000, then his average trade size is 20%. Okay? I don't need to explain further. You already understand. The higher the number, the more a trader risks per trade on average. You know this already. Leverage. Leverage means ratio of trades with a leverage above 100. If a trader executes 8 out of 10 trades with a leverage of more than 100, 80% of his trades are with high risk. Weekly drawdown, the next parameter. And guys, perhaps this is the most influential of the new parameters that we set in this Guru Finder, because this really brings out the gurus that we really want to see. What does it mean, weekly drawdown? The maximum weekly drawdown for the given time period, including unrealized P&L. For example, if a trader's greatest loss per week was $100 out of $1,000, then this trader had a maximum weekly drawdown of 10%. The smaller the number, the better this trader is at handling their exposure and risk. Guys, we can filter out traders who did not lose more than 10% of their portfolio in a single week. Okay? Now, if you add that filter and on top of that you put other filters like win ratio, a trader that his win-loss ratio, a trader's successful trades ratio, 300 trades where the trader had gone some gain versus 100 trades which resulted in a loss, creates a win ratio of 75%. So add to that the weekly drawdown, we have a powerful combo together. Okay? We know that this trader is mostly winning, and we know that his worst week was no more than 10% of loss of his equity. But if we add to that winning weeks, then it's the ultimate combo. Why? Because you can say that I want winning weeks, okay? I want this number to be that 80% of the weeks resulted in profit. And this, by the way, includes unrealized P&L, profits and losses. So if I'm taking a weekly drawdown of 10% and I'm putting winning weeks on 80%, 80% of the weeks resulted in profit, and the 20% of the weeks that did not, the maximum loss in them was no more than 10%. Now, how beautiful is that? That is terrific. Moving on. Percentage of gain. You already know what this means. How much money did this trader make or earn on top of his initial investment? Minimum number of trades, self-explanatory. Okay? We do not want to pick up a trader who did only 2 trades and was lucky enough to create wealth through them. Then you'll see 100% on the winning ratio. Okay? No, you want at least 50. We want an indication that this trader did indeed trade and he knows what he's doing. All right. Moving on. Average trade duration. You know what that means. Average position hold time. The average duration for all the trades on average time the trader opened a position before closing it. Okay. Exposure. Exposure is different from average position because it takes into account all of the positions that you have opened. Okay? If I'm on an average position, we said like that maybe this position is 20% of your equity, or maybe your average position is 70% of your equity, which is insane. Okay, we're looking at numbers between 10 to 15, not more than that. But exposure takes into account all of the positions that you have put together. All right, so these are the perimeters. Let's build our own view, so to speak, and create the filter and see the traders that we really want to see. Average position. Okay. Now, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to do average position. I want average position to be no more than 25% of your equity. And even that is high, as I said earlier. 20% is high. 20% is high. Leverage. Anywhere between 25 to 80. Wow, that is kind of crazy. Okay? Anywhere between 25 to 50. I don't need people that, 60% of their positions are above a leverage of 100. Even this, what I'm doing right now, is pretty crazy. Okay? Now I'm going to drop this to, because even moderate traders, okay, between 5 to 50%. All right. Weekly drawdown. Maximum losses of the equity, I'm going to put of the total balance, no more than 15%. You know what? I'm even going to be more cautious. Let's drop it down to 10. All right. She's toying with me. Oh, here we go. Okay. Winning weeks, 80% at least. Let's keep it on 75. Winning ratio, anywhere between 10 to 100? No. I want winning ratio of the positions anywhere to be between 70 to 100. Percentage of gain, anywhere between 1 to 100. I'm fine with it. Minimum number of trades, said again, 50. Average trade duration. Let's go with 9 hours. And exposure level, 50% is way too high. Even 30% is kind of crazy. Now I'm going to click on the search button. Let's see what my results are. Boom! Here we are. Here we are. All these traders are the traders that I really want. Okay? Let's take one of them, for example. Simone 50. Ciao bello. And let's see what's Look at this. Ira Moore. He's an eToro employee. He's engaging with this client. Guys, this is what I want you to do as well. Write on their walls. Talk to them. Communicate to them. Find those profitable traders through the Guru Finder and work with them. We got that Guru Benefits program, which is insane, and nowhere else in the market there's such a plan like ours. Let's see what he wrote. Hi, Simone50. I wanted to introduce myself. Name's Ira, an eToro employee and an active Openbook member. Do you know that people can now find you in the low risk setting in the new Guru Finder? That's awesome. You can take advantage of that and try to become a guru. Well, Ira's doing a terrific job. Thanks, Ira. All right, let's look at this guy. What's going on with him? Stats. First of all, I got to tell you, the chart looks good. Wow. Stats look even better. He's earning this week. He's earning this month. He's earning in the last 3 months. And 6, it just goes up and up. I'm loving this guy. Portfolio, how does he do it? Most of his trading is in currencies, a little bit in commodities, mostly trades in medium risk, sometimes high, sometimes low. I'm starting to fall in love with this guy. What is this? 74% of his trades result in profit out of 1,505. Guys, this is no fluke. 19.5 hours is the average trade hold time. Open trades, we can see green, we can see red, but I'm not concerned. If you show your clients a little bit of red in one of these gurus, you can rest them assured very easily by clicking on the history. And nothing but green on the screen, baby. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So when you're talking to one of your clients who, was thinking about maybe making a deposit, was going to check it out, you got to show him the history of this trader and tell him I understand you were a little bit hesitant because it does look too good to be true, but if you would have done it a week ago, 18, 12%, 7%, 7%, 61, 15%, 6%, all of these green numbers could have been yours. You're putting them in an impossible situation. They're going to feel a little stupid that they haven't entered earlier. But tell them that it's never too late. Get them up and running in here. Okay, I hope that I answered all the questions that you have regarding the Guru Finder. One last thing though. I don't know if I said this, but in the very near future, we'll have views that you can save here. I just made a view spontaneously live with you guys now, but you can save views that you do yourselves and yield you traders that you really wanted to see and copy. And you can save them. That's in the pipeline. It's in development. It's going to be ready in the next, I don't know, week or two, 3, 4. We'll see how development come up with it. Anyway, this is truly, if the copy trader is a magical product, and you know what, even before that, if the open book is truly insane and the copy trader is really crazy, then this makes the best of the copy trader and the open book. Because through this, you can find the people that you really want to find. Not those guys that are making 2,000% in 1 week and you're saying, well, I got to copy this guy. And on the next week, they're falling flat on their faces. Nah, this is not what you want. You want consistency. You want the pros. And with the Guru Finder, you can find them. And the best gurus that you want. All right, guys, thank you very much for listening. And if there's anything else that you need, do not hesitate to email me. My email is tom@etoro.com, and I'm here at your service. Bye-bye.